Black women have become the laughingstock of America, and we're too ignorant to recognize it. Recently, Summer Walker released a single, and of course, it was all things ratchet, ghetto, deplorable, disgusting, and downright demeaning. But did you see Black women pushing back? Did you see Black women canceling her like they do Chris Brown, or men that they think are colorist, or really any Black men out there that they just don't like? No, Black women know how to cancel people. They know how to cancel people when they don't agree with what they're doing. But somehow when it comes to Black women going out there and demeaning their image, or going out there and promoting an image that specifically undermines their self-worth, we celebrate it. It's not a big deal. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. What stood out to me is when you look at the post where she launched her whole video, she basically wrote, "I'm not a rapper, LMAO. I just wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend." And you go in the comments and I'm seeing laughing emojis, I'm seeing hearts, I'm seeing love, I'm seeing fire, I'm seeing all this kind of celebration. I mean, I had to scroll far in order to find people who had something negative to say or had some pushback. But by and large, there was overwhelming support for her video around this whole idea of we're just having fun. But here's the bigger issue. Black women are saying that we shouldn't be taking life too seriously. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. This is the problem. We're not taking life seriously. As I mentioned before, we have become the laughingstock of America. We have become the laughingstock, and to a certain extent, of the world, Black American women. Yet, we are so ignorant and we are so in la la land or fantasy land that we don't even recognize it. We are literally participating in our own demise and our own destruction. And yet, we're too dull to recognize it. Nothing about this video, like, first of all, why would you want to celebrate? Why would you want to play around by emulating the most toxic behavior? What about pretending to be a hoochie mama? What about pretending to be a hood rat is something worth playing with? That's the kind of behavior that has single mothers struggling in poverty. That's the kind of behavior that has 1/3 of Black kids in America being born and raised in poverty. That's the kind of behavior that has 1 out of 4 American Black women at or below the poverty line. Hood rat behavior. Degenerate behavior that produces bad results. But somehow it's funny when we celebrate it. Somehow it's funny when we continue to promote it. And the reason to me it's not funny is because when you actually look at the results, when you actually look at what's going on, when you actually look at the kinds of results that Black American women in particular are having, it's not good. It's not anything to take lightly. It's not anything to play around with. People's lives are being destroyed. Hollywood has always had a negative portrayal of Black people in general, Black men and Black women. That's always existed. But what's different now to me is that Black women don't understand that they are playing into their own destruction. At least there was a time when Black women were woke enough to understand that they couldn't just trust everything in the mainstream media. They understood that they couldn't just trust or rely on everything that was promoted to them. Now, it seems as if that has eroded. And there's less understanding and there's less of a connection between how what you celebrate and what you promote and what you downplay is actually the very thing that is leading to bad results. One of the problems is that we don't take life too seriously, and then we have results that are quite serious and it hurts us. I want you to hear this passage that I think is reflective of where Black American women are today. "There is a spirit named Foolish, who is boisterous and brash. She's seductive and restless, and there she sits at the gate to the high places on her throne overlooking the city. She preaches to all who walk by her, who are clueless as to what is happening. Come home with me," she invites those who are easily led astray, saying, "Illicit sex is the best sex of all." But little do they know, when they answer her call, that she dwells among the spirits of the dead, and all her guests soon become citizens of hell. If you are following the ways of culture, if you are following the mainstream Black American image, you are on the road towards destruction. I would advise you to get it together, to turn the opposite direction, to seek God's will for your life, to repent, and to seek an alternative way of doing things, because let it be crystal clear. The path that is being promoted here is the road towards destruction. Not just for your life, not just for your own results, but also for your soul. And if you don't get it together, you will reap what you sow. And it's not good. And we're already seeing this. We're already seeing death, and we're already seeing destruction come across this generation of women. And how many of us are willing to turn around? Repent, get it together, give your life to God. Be honest about your spiritual walk. Be honest about getting yourself in a process where you can grow and learn and actually learn how to be productive. But if you just follow the ways of this culture, you will reap the results, and the results are not good. But what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. Leave your questions, comments, concerns in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening, if you've gotten this far, and we'll talk later. Bye.